Hello, everyone. This is Dead Man Matador coming at you from Albuquerque, New Mexico, and welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club. Now, thanks to Painkiller that finally got me back to my normal level, I decided to play another episode of this. And for some reason, the music's so quiet. I don't know why. So, where we last left off, oh boy, did it become a tumble of emotions. We find out that Sayori has clinical depression, which that's kind of surprising. Then again, I was sort of seeing this coming from a long shot, but it truly is remarkable to know that the most happiest of characters can be the most depressed ones, like in many cases Robert Williams. He was the most fun, cheerful, and joy-oriented person you will ever meet, yet he himself was suffering from clinical depression. But it's times like these where I'm glad that I could be there for Sayori. So, without any further ado, let's begin. It's probably going to go downhill. I just know it. I might see her in a room hanged herself. Okay, so it's the day of the festival. Of all days, I expected this to be one where I'd be walking into school with Sayori, but Sayori isn't answering her phone. I considered going to her house to wake her up, but I decided it's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should nearly be complete. I managed to carry all the cupcakes myself by carefully stacking in 2 trays. Natsuki is already texting me up a storm, and I can't respond. It's my hands being full. Finally enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend the time with Sayori and Natsuki at the festival. But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too. Matt! Hey, you're the first one here. Thanks for being early. Hey, that's funny. I thought that at least Yuri would be here by now. Monica's placing the booklets on each of the desks of the classroom. They must be the ones she prepared that has all the poems we're performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like and submit it. So I thought I'll be performing. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you. Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. You think that on date is disappointed, she'll try a little harder. I say that, but I suddenly remember that what Sayori told me yesterday. I suddenly feel awful knowing that it's not nearly that simple for her. I said it because it was the way I'm used to thinking, but maybe I should have gone out to wake her after all. Oh boy. You should take a little responsibility for her, Matt. I mean, especially after you exchanged with her yesterday. Hey, you kind of left her hanging this morning, Exchange? Monica, you know about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president, after all. But I stammered, embarrassed. Did she really tell her about it that quickly? And that we're a couple now? I didn't really plan on bringing it up to anyone yet. Jeez. You don't know the full story at all, so don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think. Monica is being as friendly as usual, but for some reason I felt the chill down my spine after hearing that. Oh, this game. Oh, this game. I hate you, Monica. I literally do. Hey, you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice. Yeah, sure. I got one of the pamphlets laid down on the desk. Oh, yeah, they really did. Something like this would definitely help people take the club more seriously. I thought so, too. I flipped through one of the pages. Each member of the poem is neatly printed on his own page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognize Natsuki and Yuri's poem is for one of the before or during our practice. What is this? I flipped to Yuri's poem. It's different from the one he practiced. It's the one I haven't read before. Get out of my head, get out of my head, get... The fuck? Get out of my head, get out of my head, get out of my head, get out of my head. Get out of my head before I do what I know is best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything he said to me. Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. Oh, but a poem is nearly actually finished. It stops moving. What is this? Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach. Matt? What's wrong? Nothing. This poem feels completely different from everything else this year is written. Was it wait a minute. Was it Monica, the one who said she was going to pick the poem out for Sayuri? For some reason, this poem feels less like Sayuri and more like Monica. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm going to get Sayuri, so... Well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay? I quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself, Monica calls out. I quicken my pace. I know she's gonna... I know it. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayuri. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her or help her wake up. Everything the simple gesture is her walking and her schoolmate is to feel really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things will be the same as they always have been. That's all she needs and what I want to give to her. I reached Sayuri's house, knocked on the door. I don't expect an answer, so he's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I opened the door and let myself in. Sayuri? She's really a heavy sleeper. I swallowed. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house. This is really something that a boyfriend would do. Ooh, isn't it? In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayuri's room, I knocked on the door. Sayuri? Wake up, dummy! There's no response. I really didn't want to have to enter her room like this. It is some kind of a breach of privacy, but it leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. An expectation has occurred. What? What the hell? What the hell? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can't be real. Sayuri wouldn't do this. Everything was normal until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. I suppressed the urge to vomit. Just yesterday, I told Sayuri I would be there for her. I told her I know it was bad and said that everything will be okay. Then why? Why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Confessing to her? Should I have it confessed to her? That's not what Sierra needed at all. Well, she even told me how painful it is for others to care about her. Then why did I confess to her and make her feel even worse? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My swarming thought was keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. If I just spent more time with her, walked her to school. I remember friends with her. I remained friends with her like always has been. Then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club. Screw the festival. I just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I could do to bring her back. This isn't some game where I can reset and then try something different. I had only one chance. And I wasn't careful enough. And now I'll carry this guilt until I die. Nothing in my life was worth more than hers. But I couldn't do what she needed from me. And now, I can never take it back. Never, never, never. Oh, God. And... oh, shit. Oh, shit. Something's wrong with this game now. Oh, boy. What the fuck? I see an annoying girl running down for the distance away from your arms. Previously, that girl is... oh, God. You know what kind of friend you know ever see yourself making? He is... oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. It's the same thing. However, I cyanidally... oh, God. Oh, shit. It's an ordinary day like any other. Mornings are usually being surrounded by a couple of friends as a group of close together. Meanwhile, I walk to school alone. Oh, and I always tell myself about the time I needed some girl or something like that. But I have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm perfectly content and just getting by an average as well as spending in my free time. I'm on the games and anime. It's just rehashing the same thing over again. There's always the anime club, but it's not like there would be any girls in it anyway. School is on any day as usual. I packed up my things as I said blank and looked for ounce of motivation clubs. There's an interest besides as most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to want to deal with it. I guess I have no other choice but to join the anime club. Matt. Monica. Ah! I swear this game just went downhill all of a sudden. Monica? Oh my goodness. I totally didn't expect to see you here. Yeah, it's been a while, right? Yeah, it has. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other well. We rarely talk to each other, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. It's just rehashing the same thing. What did you come in here for anyway? Oh, I've just been looking for supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers? I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right? About that. I actually quit the debate club. Really? You quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. Feels like I get the same thing again. And I much yeah, I seen that again. In that case, what club did you decide to join? Actually, I started a new one. The literature club. Literature? That sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far? It's kind of embarrassing, but there are only 3 of us so far. 3. Does that mean 3 besides you, or 3 including you? It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring. Well, I can see that. But it's not boring at all, you know? Literature can be anything in writing poetry. I mean, one of my members keeps a manga collection in the club room. Wait, really? Yeah, it's funny, right? She always is that literature is manga is literature too. And she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, Amber's a member, right? Did Monica say it? She. Hey, Matt. By any chance, are you still looking for a club to join? I mean, I guess so. In that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but if you could at least visit my club, it would make me very happy. Please? Well, I guess I have no other reason to refuse. Besides, how can I refuse someone like Monica? Sure, I guess I could check it out. Ah, awesome! You're really sweet, Matt. You know that. And it's nothing really. Shall we go then? And I'll look for the material. It was another time. You're more important. I'm more important. Really, I am so important. That I know, Monica, you had something to do with his Sayori's death, and now you have somehow completely erased her from his. Another today marks the day that I sold my soul to Monica and her irresistible smile. I typically follow across the school and say as a section in the school I rarely visit. It's the same thing. Monica's full of energy. Swings open the classroom door. I'm back, and I brought other guests with me. What the fuck? You're Monica's boyfriend, right? What? No, I'm not. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude is apparently Natsuki, one I don't recognize. Her small figure is pretty much fresh here. It's like a brandy freshman. And this is Yuri, the vice president. It's nice to meet you. Oh shit! Yuri, who is completely more mature or timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you. So I ran into a man in the classroom, and he decided to come check out the club. Isn't that great? Wait, Monica! Didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? I was going to, well, you know. Sorry. I didn't forget that, but I just happened to run into him. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that would be great. Why don't you come sit down, Matt? The girls have a few desserts at the table. Yuri walks to the corner, as always. Meanwhile, Monica and Natsuki sits across from each other. Still feeling awkward, and I take a seat next to Monica. So, I know you didn't really plan on coming here, We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it is my duty to make the club as fun, as exciting as for everyone. My mind is completely shattered. My mind has been completely shattered by this game. I'm just gonna skip. I'm just gonna skip anything that is new. I expected that from Yuri. It suits your personality. Oh, is that so? So basically, he is just pretty much recollecting in the same thing as it was before, or how she liked horror books, or that affect the psychological mind. In fact, I'm trying to get an idea that maybe Monica isn't so much behind this, but maybe Yuri, he is the one pulling the strings. But I don't know. Oh, in fact, I don't know about this game anymore. This game just fucked my mind over. Again, recollecting from the first episode, she just basically, he says she wants everyone to go home and write a poem, and bring it to you the next day. Hey, now here's something what's really interesting about this time around. With that, Sayori was the light of the club. She lightened the mood of the club. So having her out of the picture, it's starting to become difficult for Monica because now she has to take all the responsibility for herself. Oh, so well, I think you're right, Monica. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to do, to participate in together. I had to take on the responsibility of vice president after all. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems like a good step for us to take. Hey, do you agree as well, Matt? Hold on, there's still one problem. Yeah, what's that? Now we've reached the important part. Okay, yep. Never said I would join the club. Monica may have convinced me, but I never made a decision. I still, here we go again. We lost the train of thought. And all these girls staring me rejectedly. Yeah, they're all disappointed as always. And all these girls just really have an odd obsession with me. I just noticed. They all just have this odd obsession issue with me. I guess I need to tell you the truth, Matt. The thing is, we don't have enough club members yet to form an official club. We need 4. I see, oh yeah, the picture, and they're no longer the club. And I've been trying really, really hard to find new members. And we don't find one more before the festival. I'm defenseless against these girls. Aren't you now? I'm defenseless to this game. You had to make a choice. You had to join the literature club. As if this game isn't going to let you not do it anyway. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girl's eyes light up. Oh my goodness, really? Do you really mean it, Matt? Yeah. It could be fun, right? You really just scared me for a moment. I mean, if you really left after all this, I would be super pissed. Matt, I'm so happy. We became an official club now. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. I'll do whatever I can to give you a great time, okay? Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think I think with that, we can officially end the club today in a note. Just remember tonight's assignments. Write a poem to bring... thank you. Yes, I know. Oh, you do the pose again. You're seriously evil. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way then. Okay. Hey, I'll see you tomorrow then. I can't wait. With that, I depart the club room and make my way home. The whole way in my mind, I wandered back and forth between the three girls, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monika. Will I really be happy spending my day in the literature club, but also have a chance to grow closer to one of these girls? Alright. I just need to make the most of my circumstances, and it's a good fortune. Let's just start gonna rate the poem tonight. We're gonna rate the poem tonight. Of course, we need to write the poem tonight. You have unlocked a special poem. Or would you like to read? A joke. A man walked into a club. In the club, there was a girl who liked him very much. They spent more time together, other than she liked him even more. Well, one day the girl realized she was in love with him. But before a disaster could happen, a third party intervened with her programming. Suddenly the girl hated herself for being in love. This contradiction caused the script to derail. The universe started to collapse, but she killed herself just in time. Excuse me? Did I just... What? Okay. Hold on. I'm going to... What the fuck? All my save files have been emptied. Shit. Oh god. Okay. I guess I'll just save right here. There, so, as always, we're just gonna do these, Joy, and anime, a Doki, a vanilla, file, portrait, a special sparkles, infinite, and rain clouds, fantasy. She likes that for some reason. Extraordinary. She likes that for some reason. Wait a minute. What? No. Wait. Fuck. Intellectual. Okay. Hi again, Matt. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might feel a little strange to me. But at least I keep my word. Well, I'm back in the literature club. I was the last to come in, and so everyone was already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Matt. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature. You just said that. It's just before. What the fuck? What the fuck? This thing is going off the rails. Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. Okay. You already had to be dragged here by Monika. I don't know if you just come here to hang out or what. But you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. I can't see the text dialogue. Monika, there's something wrong with this game. I think this game just. We'll make sure to put your comfort first, okay? Yuri is Natsuki with a disappointing glance. Anyway. Now you're in the club and all. perhaps you might have an interest in picking up a book to read. Well, I can't really say no either way. Like you said, and I'm in this club now. So it feels right for me to do something like that, if you ask. Well, wait. Hey, I just noticed something. The music sped up for me. I just noticed that. I didn't really mean it like that. If you don't really want to, that, and forget I said anything, I guess. Oh, that was Yuri. Okay. No, it's not that, Yuri. I just want to try to be a part of this club. So even if I don't read often, and I'd be happy to pick up a book if you want me to. Are you sure? She's uncomfortably close to the screen. I just noticed. I'm starting to notice a lot of things with this game. He was about to drive me insane. I just felt like, well, as vice president and all, that I should help you get started something you might like. Yuri reaches out of a bag to pull out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read story, that's the same thing. Yeah. And we could, discuss it if we want. This is how it goes accidentally being cute. Dude, I'm just wondering how's this game actually potentially screwing with me. She even picked out a book. Oh, she think I'll like despite that. Okay, here we go. Enthusiastically take the book. And okay, read it at your own pace. You look forward to. Oh, wait a minute. I just noticed why the background looked really weird. The game was at a Dutch angle. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more. But at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse into the cover of the book. It looks like the same book that she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me. And our eyes met for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in the books. Sorry. I was just spacing out. I'm under the sensing made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably would have noticed this in the same place. Noticed it in the first place. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Her eyes like literally flying off the screen. But it's just we eat a bit of this, so why is her eye going all over the place? Should I click that? That's the book you gave me, right? That's the book you gave me, right? I wanted to read some of it. Okay, her eyes are back to normal. Not for any particular reason. Just curious. Just curious. How come you have two copies of the same book? Well, I stopped out at the bookstore yesterday. That's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy two of them. I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided I had to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Yeah, once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's very engaging and a relatable story. Is that so? What's the story about anyway? Well, I look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. Wait a minute. Okay, I'm going to look that up. Well, it doesn't look like it to be an actual book of some kind. Fine, but this is definitely interesting. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol in front of the cover. Basically, it's about this religious camp that turns into a human experiment prison. And the people trapped out there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. But the facility gets even worse, and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs that are asphyxiated to them. Oh, that might be a little bit of a spoiler. But anyway, I'm really into it. I can tell you're into it. The book, I mean. Something tells me you're worse than Sayori. Another thing about the limbs. That's kind of dark, isn't it? You already made it sound like it's going to be a nice story. Oh, so that dark turn came from nowhere. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Matt? No, it's not that. I mean, I could definitely enjoy those kinds of stories. So don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri's into those things. How did you forget? You just met her for the first time. Well, actually, she did mention it yesterday. She shows shy and reclusive on the outside. Before her mind seems to be completely different. That's just my kind of story. It's the kind that challenges you to look at life from a strange new perspective. Okay, for some reason I think, Yuri, you have more to do behind this than Monica is. I'm gonna keep my eye on both of you, I swear to God. When a horrible thing is not happen, not just because someone wants to be evil. Because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway. Then suddenly, I'm rambling, aren't I? Rambling? I just feel like you're just yanking my chain here. Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But don't feel like I should let you know that I have this problem where I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts. My whole world, what the fuck? I kind of forget to pay attention into other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. Please tell me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you really need to worry. Just me. You're passionate about reading. At least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. I said this before and I'm saying it again. I've lost my mind. That's true. In fact, I might as well start eating it, right? Yes. I mean, you don't have to, but... What are you saying? Just let me get at the book. I quickly retrieve the book that I put into my bag. Alright. It's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not like I don't want to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is... reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open up the book and start on the prologue. As soon as I understand what Yuri means about eating in company, it's as if I feel like her presence is over my shoulder as I read. It's not particularly a bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Comforting, you say? I feel like the sight of Sayuri. I feel like the sight of Sayuri's death just went into a mental state, and so the developers had to delete her from the program and rechange the mind. That means the developers behind this. Who's the real culprit? Yuri's in the corner of my eye. I realize she's not actually looking at her own books. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry. I was just paying The fuck? Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do. I don't really mean to. There's something mentally wrong with her. Sorry. I mean... Here, this should work, right? I slid my desk until it was up against Yuri's. He's then holding my book more between the two of them. I suppose. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each learned a little bit, our shoulder is almost touching. Feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess it makes it difficult to turn the pages. Here. Yuri takes the left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumbs and her forefingers. Do the same thing with the right arm on the right side of the book. The way I turn And Paige is Yuri's eyes and thumbs. Oh, at the flip it's to her side. But in holding it like this, we'll hold it even closer together than ever. It's actually kind of distracting, though. It's as if I can feel the warmth of the Yuri's face, and she in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? To turn the page. Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glanced over at Yuri's face. Ace and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. Yeah, I used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least thing I could do. You've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. He no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the pages. Instead, I assume that she's finished the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. Okay. Volition. Oh, okay. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning the page, it almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumbs gently letting go of the page. Letting it fluster over her side as she catches it under her thumb. Hey, Yuri. This might be a bit silly, he thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. No, I don't relate to this character at all. Wow, she's like really nervous. Definitely not. Really? I was thinking the way she second guesses his thing, she said, isn't all that. That's what you're talking about. Sorry. I thought you meant something about her. Something else? Never mind. We didn't even get that far yet. She's just really... It doesn't help that we're really close to each other. So I don't know why that came into my head. Yuri, are you feeling alright? Yuri's been a bit fidgety ever since we started reading. Hey, can you reset it if you're feeling sick? Can you read it as if you're feeling sick or something? Hey, your breathing is a little... My breathing? Yuri puts her hands on her chest as if feeling her heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. She's fine. She's fine. Everything is fine. I just need some water. Alright, don't push yourself. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. What on earth was that about? Matt? Did something happen just now? I have no idea. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess. So you don't know anything. So, oh yeah, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her? Oh, no, not really. I'm just making sure that you didn't and do anything to her. No, nothing. Don't worry. I believe you, silly. You believe me. I don't believe you. Yuri does this sometimes. It's nothing alarming. Alright, if you say so. Anyway, why don't we start sharing our poems with each other? The air? Should we wait for Yuri? Well, she might be a while. So I figure we get started without her. Is that okay? Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up. I make my mental note where I left off in the book. Okay, slip back into my bag. Who should I show my poem first? I guess I can show it to Monica. Should I start with Monica? Yes, she seems eager to read. She seemed eager to read my poem. Oh, but I want to know. Oh, I'm putting in effort. Hi, Matt. Having a good time so far? You know, and sometimes the texting, it just make, you know, I know this is unintentional, but the texting just makes the characters incredibly naive. Yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities, so on and so forth, I'm always listening. Hey, don't be afraid to ask, and I'm going to talk about. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. Of course, I'm the one who goes with the flow. Oh, and not starting anything. Anyway, hey, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing. I guess I have to. Don't worry, Matt. We all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's the sort of barrier that we all learn to get past soon. Is that true? I hand Monica my poem. Mm-hmm. Great job, Matt. What? I was so in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easier for me to keep everyone's expectations low. Oh. That's why it always counts when I put in some effort. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it works anyway. Hey, you know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Sometimes I feel like Yuri is my mind is totally detached from reality. Oh yeah, she's definitely detached from reality. I don't mean like it's a bad thing though. But sometimes I get really I get the impression that she's totally given up on people. She spends so much time in her own head that it's probably much more interesting in place for her. But that's why she gets happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she used to be indulged like that. She must be really starved for social interaction, so don't blame her for coming a little strongly. Like earlier. I think she gets too stimulated. She ends up withdrawing. Oh yeah, and looking in for a alone time. Suddenly the door opens. Yuri! I'm back. Did I miss anything? Not really. Well, we all started sharing our poems with each other. Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time. Hi, so I'm more glad that you took all the time you needed. Alright. Thanks, Monica. I suppose I should get my poem now. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm very good at it. You should sound pretty confident, yeah. Well, sometimes you have to be confident. Other than you have a layer over yourself, I see. Well, let's read it then. On the wall. Wait a minute, this is the same thing. But he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glanced into my surroundings. But my burned out eyes can no longer see color. Oh, the others in the room. Are they talking? Or are they simply a poem that was on a flat sheet of paper? The sound of a frantic scrolling play tricks on my ears. The rooms are like cricket into crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. As I panic, there must be a way out. Oh, it's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen. Okay. She's trapped. I was understanding this all wrong. I thought the guy was in the box. Reality, she's in the box. Great. So what do you think? It's very freeform. What did you call it? Okay. Hey, I'm not the right person. It's okay. Hey, it's the kind of poem that got pretty popular now today. Hey, so the poem that emphasizes between the words and lie. I had to perform out loud. Oh, that can be really powerful. Powerful. What's the inspiration behind this? I don't know whether to put it on. I guess you can say, hey, I have an epiphany. Yep. Have an epiphany. Yep. I've seen this all. Okay, time. Should I start with Natsuki or should I start with Yuri? Yeah, I'm just gonna go for Natsuki first. It's about what I expect from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. Hey, it's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotions. So basically, it's not cute enough for your taste. Hey, do you want to get a smack? I'll pass. Okay, I've seen this. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets, yep. Horses race, cows, yep. Yeah, that's about it. Okay, finally we need to get to Yuri. Yuri reads the poem. I notice her eyes lighten. Expectational. What was that? Did I say that out loud? Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face. He's going to hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Or probably because maybe you're the vice president, and who happens to maybe be a psychopathic killer. Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery is metaphorous. This indicates that you've written in a lot of poetry before. Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. Who? Probably because I've done this before. This is actually my first time, Willie. Huh? Yuri stares at me blankly. He then looks at my poem again. Well, I know that. I just meant, Yuri trails off, unable to find any excuse. She traces her finger along the word of the poem as it breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah, okay. This is the reason why I was able to tell. Oh. It's just there are specific writing habits. Okay. Okay, here we go. Goes in the light. The treadmills of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining street light have withstood the test of time. And the last yet to be replaced by a sickening green-blue light of the future, I bet. It's basically the same thing. I'm sorry, I have such terrible writing. What? What did you think about that at all? But it took you a long time to read. Well, it's just I don't read scripts very often. I've already read this! I've already read this! That's more that's more of a solid way to put it. I even thought of that. That's impressive. Eh? It's nothing really. Yours was impressive too, so nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so? Yeah, of course. You know, I was really nervous about doing all of this. But in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Matt. Me too. Phew. Yes, that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I have anticipated. Whoa. Whoa, what the hell happened into the music? It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. Because this is a literature club after all. I sigh. I get as that's what I end up getting myself into. Across my room, Monica is writing something in a notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange papers to each other respectively. He is the proposed way to attend. As the expression change. Okay, yep. Meanwhile, he smiles sadly. Hey, yep. Look who wants to be tall. You the freak. What the freak? Me. Look who's talking. You wanna be edgy, bitch. What the fuck? I'm actually kind of. I don't want to change this because I'm actually kind of curious what's going to happen. Edgy. Sorry that my lifestyle isn't too much as something your mental age should comprehend. See? You're just saying that proves my point. Most people learn to get over themselves after they graduate middle school, you know. Well, if you just want to prove anything, I'm just hearing tons of standing here. And stop harassing others with your sneaky attitude. Dude, you think you can counterbalance your toxic personality just by dressing and acting cute? Dude, the only cute thing about you is how hard you try. Whoa, I can't. Be careful, you might cut yourself on the edge, Yuri. Oh, my bad. You already do, don't you? Did you just accuse me for cutting myself? Well, what the fuck is wrong with your head? And, yeah, go on. That man hear everything you really think. I'm sure he'll be head over heels of you after this. Fucking hell, man. And I think my character has finally gone off the deep end. Suddenly Yuri turned towards me, as if noticing I'm standing there. Matt! She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. Oh, she started it. I don't know. Okay, I'm just wanna save this right here because I'll take this off in the next episode. So, ladies and gentlemen, that was Doki Doki Literature. It went off. Okay, so when people told me it's disturbing, this is what they meant by that. So, hope you guys did enjoy it, and thanks for watching. And be sure to check out the annotations after this. And as always, I will see you in the next video. Later.
Standing on the edge of a cliff, realize there must be more to life than this. Reaching for the stars,